Yes. Now we are going to study the apiculture. Yes. That the famous scientist Albert Einstein, which is said about the bees. If the bees disappeared from the surface of the earth, man would have no more than 4 years to live. See, the Einstein said about the honeybees. He is the not the zoologist, but he is the scientist in the physics and another field. But who observed about the nature and said such of things. If the bee disappeared from the surface of the earth, man would have no more than 4 years. If the bees are not present on the earth, then man will be not more than the 4 years. Why? No more bees, no more pollination. The reason is there, if the bees are the absent, there is no pollination and the no more men. Means once the no pollination, no the yield of the products. And he was not the entomologist, but the entomologists around today agree that the sudden and the mysterious disappearance of the bees from their hives causes the serious problems. The Einstein can understand that the problem, and now the whatever the today's entomologists agreed with this. This is the mysterious disappearance of the bees. Bees are the very important insects from the this earth because they can play the main role of the pollination. Now we are going to the introductory part of this, that is the rearing of the honeybees is the beekeeping or the apiculture. Beekeeping is one of the gentlest agro-industry. Bees and the beekeepers are found throughout the world. Honey industry involves the honeybee, flowering plant that provide food to the bees and to the beekeepers who manipulate bees according to the climate and the vegetation for their own benefit. Beekeeping creates employment, income, and the measure of the economic security and the well-being. In India, the association between man and the honeybee has a long history, as the evidenced by the oldest record of honey industry in the form of paintings by prehistoric man in the rock shelters. Honey was the first sweet food tested by the ancient Indian roaming in these the forests. They hunted bees, hives for this gift of nature. In India, the common honeybees nest that have been raided the raided those of the giant honeybees as the Apis dorsata. Students, we know that in our surrounding, the number of the hives of the hanging of the bees on the large huge trees, or the huge buildings, or the water tanks, and that the large sized hives of that the Apis dorsata. This is the forest bees, and they can produce a large quantity of the honey. In Marathi, we known as the आग्या मुळाची माशी. Apis dorsata म्हणजे काय? आग्या मुळाची माशी त्याला आपण म्हणतो. Then the actual the collection of the bee honey is the business of the tribal peoples. The tribal population and the forest dwellers in several parts of the India collect the honey from the wild honeybees nest as their traditional profession. The methods of collection of the honeybee, honey and the wild nest have changed only slightly over the years. Whatever the methods are the used, they are the crude method by cutting the hives from the tree and destruct the colonies. So there is the crude method by crushing the colonies or the crushing the hive. They extract the honey, and what the remaining part is the wax is there. They are collected. The methods of the collection honey is the on beeswax, while nest have the change only the slightly over years. Deliberate protection of the bee nest in mark tree cavities and the periodic harvesting of the honey was the first step in beekeeping. What the step of the beekeeping? First one is the to develop the hives and then periodically go to the harvesting the honey. The next step might have been to attract bees into the hive that have been protected bee gardens. The first, we are only the collect the bee honey from the nature, and now we are going to the reared the honey in a keeping in the boxes. So the next step might have been to attract the bees into the hives and the have been protected bee gardens. Bee can protect in the gardens. Bees have been reared by the man originally for harvesting honey. Today, honey industry is not restricted to only the honey one alone. Not only for the honey production, but with the honey, we are focused on the wax, royal jelly, bee venom, propolis, pollen. These are the another products of the beekeeping or the apiculture. Honeybees are also the involved in the pollination and thereby increasing the productivity of the agricultural crops. Beekeeping considered as a village industry or it is a cottage industry. As like the sericulture, it has the having a well demandable cottage industry, kutir udyog. Indian context in India as well as the several other Southeast Asian countries like the India and other countries like the China, Japan, Asia, all of these countries are there. Is the world famous business, the beekeeping is there. In European countries also, beekeeping has been mainly the forest based. Mostly it is the forest based. Several nectariferous plant species in more moist and evergreen tropical and subtropical forests provide forage nectar. And in that the tropical and the subtropical, the forests are the evergreen. They everywhere, the all seasons, the flowerings are there. So they get the more nectar to the bees and the main source of the food of the bees is the nectar, which is the naturally present in the flowers. After the once the fertilization is take place, the pollens and the nectars are the dried. That the unwanted part of the plant is the collected by the bees, and they produce their own food as a very sweet substance, as known as the honey, and the very medicinally valued pollens they are collect there. We have the rich in proteins source, rich in vitamin source is there. Thus the now thus to the beekeepers the raw material for production of the honey is freely available in nature. Beehives neither demand additional land space nor do they compete with the agriculture. Why we want to choose the beekeeping or the apiculture? Because it doesn't require any space, any the agricultural land, no electricity, no any like the water sources, other than like the crop of another business. So it's the without any source we cannot just we can start the beekeeping. They ideally suited for the farmers. It is a business with the agriculture. The farmers can adopt it this. It is a part-time occupation, ideally suited to the farmers as a part-time occupation, and can be adopted as a village industry. In village also we can do it very well. A bee box is the only the essential requirement to start the industry. What the required? Only the bee box and the bee colony is the requirement is there. The output is the comparatively very high as compared to the another agricultural business or the agricultural production. It is, it is a source of the sustainable income. Shashwat, Shakya Vilasa. It is provide them the sustainable income generation to the rural and the tribal farmers. It provides them valuable nutrition and the traditional medicine in the form of honey, protein, rich pollen, and the growth. There had been good development of apiculture using the indigenous bee. Attempts that have also been made to introduce the European bee, Apis mellifera. Now, there are the four species of the bees. One is the Apis florii, which is known as the garden bee. Apis indica is known as the, in Marathi, Sateri Mashi, or the which made up the hive into the pieces, 6 to the 7 pieces of the hive. So this is not the Sateri, Sateri or the Sateri. Okay. Then the Apis mellifera, it is the European bee, and the Apis dorsata, it is the giant bee. But now we are where the two bees, due to their habitat, they are live in a dark places. That is the Apis indica and the Apis mellifera. Into the indica successfully during the 1960s. These two bees started to rear into the 1960s. Later, apiculture using the European bee as a gain popularity. First, we are focused on the Apis indica, but now we are the goes to the there is the on the Apis mellifera. Now, the essential facts about the biodiversity. Bee biodiversity. How many kinds of the species are found over the world? There are over 800 species of the bees native to the Canada, 200 plus in the Greater Toronto area, and some 5,000 bee species in North America, and more than 20,000 species of the worldwide. More than the 20,000 species. The highly social European honeybees, the Apis mellifera, the primary bee species managed for crop pollination, and the honey was initially introduced to the North America and the another. There are 7 currently recognized families of the bees. How many 7 families? That among that the Apidae, Megachilidae, Halictidae, then the Andrinidae and Polytidae, Melitidae and the Stenotridae. The largest one, Apidae, includes our well-known honeybees and the bumblebees. Apidae is the major or the largest group of the bees, which includes the honeybees and the bumblebees. Bhunga, Kala Bhunga. However, these bees make up only a fraction of total bee diversity, even within their own family. The social honey producing stingless bees. There is another one group is the stingless bees of the South America are included here, as well as the thousands of solitary species which nest in the underground burrows or tunnels in woods. These the stingless bees can build their nests into the somewhat the wooden burr or the stones underground the stones or in the caves. Okay. Uh, then the longhorn bees or the digger bees are burrowing bees known for the extremely long antennae of the males. Carpenter bees is another form of this. Carpenter bees are the largest bees in the North America, and the some are the primitively social, though they may be undesirable in some cases due to the holes they chew in the wood. Orchid bees are the beautiful metallic tropical bees. This is the orchid flowers. Tropical bees whose males pollinate orchids as they collect the fragrant oils, and the cuckoo bees are nearly hairless, wasp-like bees that still healthy, uh, stealthily lay their own eggs in the nest of their bees. This is the biodiversity of the bees. Now we are going to the study the classification of the bees. Classification. Bees in along with the kingdom Animalia, phylum Arthropoda, belong with the Arthropoda. Arthro means the jointed appendages. Poda means the appendage. Arthro means joints and the poda means the appendages. Subphylums is the Uniramia. Subphylum is the Uniramia. Class is the Insecta. Insecta means it has the body is divisible into the three parts like the head, thorax and abdomen, having the six legs or the three pairs of legs. Then the body has the two pair of wings, the fore wings and the hind wings, one pair of the antennae and the compound eyes and the jointed mouth parts. Jointed mouth parts. Okay. So you see. So the class insect order is the Hymenoptera. Hymono means the wings are the petaled, membranous. Hymenoptera. Suborder is the Apocrita. Superfamily Apoidea. Family is the Apidae. Subfamily is the Apinae. Tribe is the Apinae. Genus is the Apis. Subgenus the Apis. And there are the four mostly valuable bees are there. The one is the Apis dorsata, which is the highly collect the honey and give the large production of the honey. Then the Apis mellifera and the Apis indica, both are used for the rearing purposes. And the Apis florii is the garden bee, which is the correct for a little amount of the honey. So the four bees are the generally are well known in this. Now the biology of the honey. Now we are going to study the biology in details of the honey. The species of the honeybees. Bee belongs to order Hymenoptera, of insect group that shows the evolutionary advanced features in body structure and in life cycle of them. Three families of the social bees are honey producing. One is the Bombidae, Apidae, and the Meliponidae. These three families can produce the honey, but out of that, the Apidae is the largest family, which is the collect the more honey from the nature. There are the two types of the bees, the tube honeybees of the genus Apis, family Apidae, and these are the stingless bees of the genus Trigona or the Tetragona, commonly known as the dammer bees, and the including family Meliponidae. Meliponidae having the stingless bees, and they also collect the honey. There are the at least six species of honeybees in the world: Apis dorsata, Apis florea, Apis adrenoformis, Apis sirena, and the Apis labiryosea. India has the four species of Apis: the Apis florea, Apis sirena indica, Apis dorsata, and the Apis mellifera. All the Apis species have a remarkably similar life cycle. Generally, the life cycle having the similar. A brief description on characteristics of each species as follows. The first one is known as the dwarf bee. One by one, we can try to understand the external morphology of these the bees. याची जी एक्सटर्नल मॉर्फोलॉजी आहे ती आपण इथे प्रत्येक स्पेसिसची समजून घेणार आहोत. The Apis florea is the smallest honeybee and is called appropriately the dwarf of the little honeybee, and is called appropriately the dwarf bee or the little honeybee. It does not sting easily and so mistaken for the stingless bees. It has the sting, but it's generally not the sting. It is generally found in plains or the lowlands in tropics and subtropics. It is rarely found in the altitudes above the 450 meters. The nests are built in the bushes, densely lived small trees, in gardens and the orchards, cave buildings or the wall niches, in urban areas, and closely placed stalks of crop plants like sorghum, jawar, the dwarf bee, is able to survive in very hot and the dry climate. The comb size is the very palm size, about the 40 to the 45 centimeter. The architecture is similar to that of in the other apis species. The hive is the similar like the other bees, except the comb shows a distinct honey portion that is situated at the top. The honey is the collect at the top of the honey जो आहे तो अगदी वरच्या भागामध्ये कलेक्ट केला situated at the top, and the where the support is the free from the above. The honey cells are the constructed around the support. The dwarf bees perform the short flight, but the maximum distance of foraging is often about the 750 meters. In view of this, the honey is stored by the generally the unifloral, because they are collect the honey from the same plant. So they are having the unifloral. The another one is the rock bee. It's known as also the giant bee, are common in plains and hill tracts up to the 1200 meters altitude in the country. The nest of the rock bees are built in the open and are fixed the underneath broad support such as the rock cliff, branch of tree, or cave of buildings. Usual features of the rock bee is the aggregation of their nests. About 100 colonies on terrestrial and the arboreal supports in thick forests. Rock bee colonies are built on the branches of lofty trees at heights up to the 50 meters. Rock bees Rock bees nests are found even on the multi-storied buildings, large overhead water tanks and towers, ceilings and the arches of temples, engineering workshops in towns and cities. Rock bee have the largest hive, often 100 centimeter broad and 80 centimeter high. The largest size is the 100, means the 3 to the 4 feet in the broad and the 80 centimeter in height, but sometimes measuring up to the 200 to the 150 centimeter. The combs are semicircular, vertically attached to the support above the frond where it hangs down. The comb has midrib and two layers of cells connected to the either side. The nest population is the 60,000 to the 1 lakh bees in well-developed colonies like the dwarf bee. Rock bee is the migratory in nature, but they stay up nest in the any one place usually long, and often their movement is restricted to 2 times in a year. It is said that rock bees can forage even during moonlit moonlight nights, and its the flight range is more than 5 kilometers. Honey hunting is the forest is the related mainly with the rock bees. This is the second kind bee, and the Indian hive bee is the Apis indica. Apis indica is the Indian hive bee. The Indian hive bee is also considered as the subspecies of the Asian or the Oriental or the Eastern hive bees. Apis cerana in India, two varieties, that the hilly variety of the Gandhiana, which is the darker. One is the Gandhiana, which is the darker and the larger, and the plain variety is the Indica, which is the smaller and the yellow, and the various ecotypes are recognized. These are the two species of that Indian bees. One is the Gandhiana and one is the Indica. The various ecotypes, it makes the parallel combs on the trees like the termiteria, hollows of rocks, and all kinds of the cavities. Where is the cavities in the bark or the tree branch, tree stems, or in the rocks is there, or the hollow termiteria in cavities. It can be domesticated Due to this, the nature it can domesticated. The Indian bee is often blamed for its desertions or the absconding tendency. And the next bee is then known as the European bee or the Apis mellifera. The European bees originated in Italy and have been introduced into all the countries of the world where they form the well-recognized races. In India, it was successfully introduced in 1965. The race is the Apis mellifera. The Apis, the original stock at the Punjab, has been multiplied and the progeny is distributed in other the states by the All India Coordinated Project on Honeybee Research and the Training. That is the ICAR. That is the All India Coordinated Project on Honeybee Research Center. The Bee Research and the Training Institute and the Khadi and the Village Industry Commission. It can carried, it can yield 4 to 5 times as much honey as the Indian bee. The speciality of the Apis mellifera? That is it can yield 4 to 5 times much honey than the Indian bee or the Apis indica. So it has the more demandable. It makes the nest in the enclosed space in parallel combs as like the Apis indica, and it's endowed with all the good qualities of the hive bee. It has the prolific queen, swarms less, gentle tempered, so domesticated. Due to its the habit, it can domesticable. That is the prolific queen is there, swarm legs, gently tempered, and good honey gatherer, and can guard its the nest against the enemies except the wasp. It has adapted itself well to modern methods of movable frame hive, and therefore the preferred to the beekeeping industry worldwide. Okay, students, we are discuss here the 4 species, and the 5th one is known as the stingless bees, the Trigona or the Tetragona, or it is known as the Iridipenis. Iridipenis is the most common dammer bee in the country. Besides the Trigona Iridipenis that is common all over India, 3 other species occur in the Kashi Hills of the Meghalaya. That the Tetragona, or the Iridipenis, that is the Tetragona rucifer, just the ruficornis, and Tetragona lepidotrigona. The Arcifera, Trigona rucifornis also occur in the Haldwani, Uttaranchal, to working as assistant agriculture officer in the Assam region before the independence. Identified stingless bees found in the Kashi Hills as the species of Melipona. These are the probably Trigona since no Melipona is the reported to occur in India, and it is the very small uh, hive of these the stingless bees with a few members, like we say that the 1,000 to the 5,000 bees are there, and they gather the very sweetest honey, but in a very few amount. Okay. So students, now we are going to see, this is the bees. This is the figure of the bees. Is the structure is the queen bee. It is the queen bee is there. Worker bee. Now the social organization model. There are the 4 in social organization of the honeybee colony. There are the 4 castes. One is the queen, another is the worker. Only the 3 castes are there. Queen, worker, and the drones are there. So this is the largest size queen is there. This is the worker bee, and another one is the drone. Now one by one, we are discuss here about the first. That is the queen. Honeybee is the social insects that lives in hives or colonies. Each colony is the society of the different caste, the worker bee, queen, and the drone of male bee. There is the perfect coordination in the functioning of the following three castes in the colony. The first is the queen, is a fertile female. Queen is the fertile female, larger than the other two castes. Her abdomen is the swollen with the eggs. Each colony contains one queen bee at its head, which is the head of the colony. The only one queen is the in one colony. After the birth, the queen stays. After the birth, the queen stays inside the colony for about 5 to 10 days to grow to maturity. Later, it goes out to the colony on mating or nuptial flights. That's not a nuptial flight. It's met with the drone, followed by the several drones. During the mating process, the stock of the sperms of male bee goes into the spermatheca of the queen, where they can survive for 2 or 3 years. The mated queen returns to the hive and starts to its role as the queen mother, that is the laying the eggs. A queen can lay up to the 15,000 eggs per day. It is fed on the royal jelly, the highly proteinous enzymes, and the hormone-rich food produced by the worker bees. Queen fed on the royal jelly by the workers. Egg laying is controlled by the availability of food royal jelly. Although the queen bee can live for 2 to 3 years, and its effective life to lay the fertilized eggs. For the survival and the continuation of the colony is much shorter, usually 2 years. The queen bee can lay fertilized or the unfertilized. Queen can lay the both kind of the egg. One is fertilized and unfertilized, depending upon the size of the brood cells. The worker brood cells receive the fertilized egg, while the larger drone cells receive from the unfertilized egg. Drones can develop from the unfertilized egg, and the workers are the developed from the fertilized egg. All the workers are the female. The former hatches into the worker bee larvae and the latter into the drone larvae. A queen bee differs from the worker bee in its the morphology, development period, lifespan, and the behavior. The queen develops reproductive organs, while the worker bee develops organs related to work such as the pollen baskets, stronger mandibles, brood, foot glands, and the back gland. Queen doesn't have any such a characters. Unlike workers, the queen never participates in any other common hive activities. So, queen is the very largest and having the swollen abdomen with the egg being that it doesn't bear the pollen basket and another back glands, and this, only the sole function of the queen is there to lay the eggs. Okay, students, now today we are stop here. Remaining part is the continue in the next lecture. Okay, so